inaugural champions get to mix it up, out here tonight. You got guys like Breadward who looked like they were going to dominate C-Class in the Fun Series early on. So round reset, bunch of hype. Shout out Sosha. Shout out Skeet. Shout out all the MXB Factory boys. Can't wait to get down there, see all the kits. Everything is going to be lit tonight. But first, we got the C-Class Futures with Moto 1. It's going to be 12 minutes plus 2. We'll get down there in just a second. Let's check out our track overview. Don't forget to unmute yourself, Cam. We are back. We are here. Say what's up.
Dude, I am pumped. This week off, I think, was probably the best thing for everybody, but the biggest thing is hitting the reset button. As we know, this whole entire Discord, everybody that's been involved with this since like day one, everybody's talent has grown immensely. But we also do have a lot of new guys, so the talent gap was getting so big for the C class, where now we actually have this broken up properly. We have your B class guys that are absolutely open, and now really giving a good shot to these C class guys that might have been 15, 20 seconds off the pace. So we should have 4 amazing motos here tonight.
Love it. Let's get down. We are checking out Unadilla from the day. The forecast for today is 82 degrees sunny, no rain. All the rain was during the week, so we are ready for some good racing here tonight. Let's get right down to the track and get ready to kick off the night. We are at 8:35. Thank you guys for the subs. We are going to try and run the show pretty quick. We want to get everyone to bed. Everyone's adults here got shit to do, so we're going to keep the stream rolling here tonight for both classes, but we are going to make sure we capture all the action here tonight. Let's get right down to the gate. This is going to be our C-Class Futures. Everybody's got their kits in. We love to see that, and we will go over some of our contestants here shortly. Some of the keys to the race tonight, let's check out those. It is shorter motos for these guys so that we can fit it all in. So you do need a good start. That's your goal. First lap, most important. Got to get off to that good start. Every position now does matter. Got to race to the finish. What do we mean by that? Well, we changed up how the points work here in both the B and C class. We saw a lot of DNFs if people were outside of the top 20. Now every position scores, so you got to fight to the checkered flag. It's going to be a great night. We got 50 viewers in here. Cam and I just want to thank you. We were close, guys. It was tough. You know, 30, 31 years old, we don't want to deal with the drama. We want to have fun with you guys, and I think we're excited. We're back, and we're ready to have fun again. So we're all here. Let's share the stream. Let's have a great night. Round 1 reset from New Berlin, New York. It's Unadilla National. Right back down to the track. Let's do this thing, Cam. Let's get these guys lined up if they're all synced and ready.
Heck yes, we do have everybody in the server now, it looks like. So I'm going to give them out. We're just waiting on one more to finally sink in, but I'm going to give these guys a 1-minute warning, and as soon as we get that last racer into the server, we will get this thing kicked off here.
Really good to see. Based on lap times today, we have 20 or more true C guys here lined up on the gate. It does look like Cam has a position out there, but no worries. About 20 C guys. That's amazing. We'd love to see it. So good luck to all these guys. This is their first chance to really show, like, hey, you know, I've been here for a little bit, still trying to figure this thing out. But, you know, you get some wins here in the C class. Futures, get a little title, you step up into that factory bike in the B class with the yellow plates the next year. You know, as long as it takes you, we'll see. But they get their own playoff as well. Going to see somebody with that highlighter number with the navy background here next season. So it's a lot of excitement that we created for all these classes. 3 playoffs now.
Another thing just to touch on real quick, I don't think you mentioned it, but we points set up. So not only were the points reset for the B and C class, but now everybody that qualifies for the race, as long as you DNF or don't DNF or DNS, you will score points. So every single position matters. Even if you're battling for 30-second point, that point or two could make all the difference in the future.
Could make all the difference for the playoffs. Gonna be awesome. Right now for Moto 1, the C-Class Futures, we do have a 12-minute plus 2-lap main event. Once we get that last guy synced, we are gonna get these guys kicked off. Let's check out our lineup. East Coast Dirtbags rider, we got Ryan Kaniger, the number 17. Earned his 2-digit number in Supercross. Looking to do some damage here in the Futures. He's been struggling a little bit. Let's see if he can have a good finish here today. Same with Albie, showed a lot of promise there in Supercross in the C Fun series. Made a quick jump up to that more advanced class and has struggled a little in outdoors, but we'll see if he can turn it around. McStovepipe, the fan favorite. Let's go right down to some of these guys. The number 98 here on the Chesco Boys Racing, Husqvarna. The FXR gear looking great here tonight. Greenwald. Beautiful, him and Tillman with the numbers, just like FXR as well. That's awesome, man. You guys are looking great tonight. JB with the FXR as well on that Club FXR Yamaha Club MX bike. Looking good. Shout out Jason for making us those. Severs, Track Hazard Media, excuse me, on the KTM, the 823. Glad to have him out here tonight. Get some C-Class action for him. We got Bot, we got Shifty, we got Fuzz. Two Yamahas, or no, Husqvarnas, blue Husqvarnas with the FXR gear. Love the numbers. You guys look good here tonight on the 223 machines. See what they can do. Got a West Coast Performance rider, Z-Dog. Can't forget Owen, one of our faithfuls here on the 239 machine. And it looks like we're lining these guys up finally to start a night of action here. C-Class Futures will go first, then the B-Class Heroes after that. And they'll go 15 plus 2 tonight, so can't wait to see about 30 guys on the gate in the V-Class, and they are so close in times, it's going to be unreal. Without it being a full gate, we'll see how these guys split out. What's your predictions here, Cam, in Moto 1?
Oh man, biggest thing on this track is going to be who can stay on it the most, or stay technically within the boundaries. This track does have a lot of cuts and a lot of issues, which is kind of hard and makes things a little bit difficult. But man, I don't know. With everything reset, everybody's so close. I don't even want to make predictions until maybe 3. I have no idea.
Well, here we go. Revs are high. It's going to be our first gate drop of the reset season. Who's going to make it to the playoffs? Dead even coming into corner 1. Looks like Fuzz has a good jump. Pushes a little wide, and it's going to be J-Lou with the whole shot. The ATR Racing looks like a KTM out front. We've seen him do this a couple times in Supercross. He really struggles with consistency. Let's see if he can get it done here in a little bit shorter of a moto. Here comes Gary up the inside. On that
J-Lou's typically really good on those first couple of first 2-3 laps, but it looks like he already made a mistake and went down. That's a bummer right there for J-Lou. Be nice to see him up there and lead a good portion of this moto. But yeah, it looks like he has now crashed, allowing Gary and Fuzz to get by, and also the Pac-Man.
J-Lou goes down, but here comes a fan favorite, was able to get around him with the mistake. McStovepipe opts to take the outside there. He's going to lose the position to J-Lou, but a great start for McStovepipe on that Chesco Boys Husqvarna. Z-Dog right behind him trying to push by. There's Ryan Kaniger of the East Coast Dirtbags Racing Team. Albie coming by. BB, Severs, Shifty, Casey. Here comes the rest of the pack. Cooley on the MXB Factory team. And then there is JB, Coco Melon, rounding out the rest of your pack here so far today in Moto 1 at Unadilla. Catch up with these guys going up the hill. Here comes our battle for the lead. Gary versus Fuzz right now. Battling up front for this Moto 1 first
Gary
lap.
getting a little wild there. Put a little bit of a gap on the rest of the pack there in the first couple corners, but this race is still so early, even though the motos have been cut down for these guys, 13 minutes plus 2. Depending on where they cross that line, I mean, these races could still be about 18 minutes.
McStovepipe looking to get a little frisky on the boys down here as they approach Skyshot. The boys sending it. Here comes Albie. Kaniger must have went down. There he goes with T squared. Severs coming across. Shifty not able to jump. Mistake out of that corner. We are going to go to our camera, auto cam, and get back out and check out this battle for our lead. Right now it's Fuzz. Makes a little mistake. Does that allow Gary to get by? No, Gary is stuck on Screw You.
Oh man, that is such a bad spot to get stuck on, especially with these 250s. Just trying to get any kind of momentum again to try to get up that thing. Not fun.
McStovepipe staying strong here on lap 1. Right behind Gary, our previous leader. See if he can latch onto this pack. Currently running in 5th. Right now we got Fuzz out front. J-Lu able to recoup after that first lap crash. See if he can stay right on Fuzz here as we head into lap 2. And it's Gary with another mistake. Looks like he got into the back of Bot. And he's going to lose a couple spots. T-Squared moving up as well. Trying to catch his teammate. Shifty on the 223 PR team sees his teammate out front battling for a victory. He's also trying to be patient here with Damien and work his way to the front. Great racing so far here tonight, I must say, Cam. This is amazing, man. Only a 2-second gap for the lead, and we're 4 minutes into this one. Still 8 + 2 to go.
Yeah, super excited for these changes that we made in the series. Not sure if everybody was stoked on it, but it looks like just as we're seeing in this first C-Class moto, how much tighter the racing is, gives these guys a shot to get a little bit of camera action there too. So
Dude,
super pumped on it myself.
I absolutely love it. And without the full gate, we didn't see all that first turn carnage. A lot of guys staying up, spreading out early, and just focused on themselves, which we love to see. Fuzz right now trying to put in a couple heaters on that 292 Husqvarna machine. 223 PR is the team, but 292 is his number. He wants that red plate coming into round 2. Right now, he's trying to put a gap between him and J-Lu. J-Lu's got to keep him in his sights. Bot not too far himself. He's got Z-Dog of the West Coast Performance Team working his way up right in front of him. Looks like that Honda switch so far has done him very well.
And I apologize. I keep muting my mic and unmuting it because
J-Lu,
oh
down
no,
on
J-Lu
Screw
is
You.
stuck.
He's completely stuck. That bike's in neutral. Finally
Gotta
gets
start
it
pushing
going.
that thing.
And McStovepipes down on Screw You as well
Oh.
and collects his teammate.
No, such a
Tough.
bad spot for both of those guys.
Man, and Albie squeaks by into the top 10. Got to regroup if they can. Ryan Canniger coming in to Screw You now. Let's see how these guys handle it. Got to be patient. I think the inside line's the best. And keep her wicked in second gear. Try and stay back, but don't loop out. My goodness, it will screw you, that's for sure. Luckily, we got 2 motos here today. Right now, Fuzz in control. 2-second gap on J-Lu. Keeping a safe, healthy lead. Not trying to do too much right now. Timing and scoring has Z-Dog behind him.
Yeah, Z-Dog is in a great push right now. Great moto with Bot there and Gary putting themselves in pretty good positions just right off the start alone. A couple of mistakes, and I don't think they would be that far behind.
I agree. J-Lu right on Shifty, but it's really adding up a couple cuts right now. What does it say for you, Cam? What does he have, if you could tell our fans out there watching the stream?
To be honest, I have been booted out of the server somehow, so I cannot give you boys lap times and cuts. I apologize for this moto. I do not want to rejoin and mess anything up for those guys.
No worries at all. It's a battle, that's for sure. Right now, it's Fuzz out front with a healthy lead. Z-Dog trying to run him down. Bot as well, not far off. These guys are all staying true, keeping each other honest here late in Moto 1. 5 minutes plus 2 to go. Still plenty of time to change this overall. Shifty.
Yeah, I'm curious how these guys are going to cross the line when the time runs out, because we honestly did not test roughly what these guys are doing speed-wise and the time-wise. So we'll see if this is going to be a short moto or a long moto for these guys.
Good to see Shifty working his way up as well. He's really starting to cut down into this lead out front. Fuzz has a healthy gap, but the rest of the guys behind him doing everything they can right now for this 2 spot. Z-Dog, Bot then Shifty. Gary still hanging on tough. Screw you, screwing him
Oh.
again.
Oh, J.
J-Lu,
Lou getting a little sideways now.
but he makes it up clean.
Yeah,
Damien.
Shifty was your fastest qualifier for the C class going into this, but everybody was pretty close. And as you can tell, this track is not easy to race. Any little mistake, you can lose a lot of time very fast.
Absolutely. A lot of guys doing very well. One of these guys is Damien. One of his best rides here today. New team for him as well. We'll have to get his kid in for next week. But he's got Albie right now and Gary right on his tail. He's looking to come across in that 5 spot depending on timing and scoring. But cuts are very brutal here. He shakes his head as he gets a little off track. Sends that single, that ski jump. Takes away the inside from Albie.
That was a good pass there. Oh, as they get a little tight. Albie's going to... Oh, he pushes him out wide. It was clean, though.
It is clean, but Albie's being very patient with him, which is good. Back out front, though. It's Fuzz. 3 minutes plus 2 to go. Staying consistent. Just under a 10-second gap on second place. It's Shifty, his teammate now. Right on Z-Dog, the West Coast Performance Rider. We knew cuts would be tough at this track. The timing gates are very strict. Got to try and stay on the track as best as you can, but we'll see how it all shakes up when they cross the line.
Yeah, this is a tough section too on that 250. If you don't carry your speed around that outside, and if you case that little step up, man, you can lose a lot of time there. Z-Dog now going to the inside of Shifty, putting in the shift.
Grabs another gear, and they both, dualies. Z-Dog sends it a little too hard. And here comes J-Lu, right on Shifty's tail. This is your top 3. Cam, if you want to get Beast server fired up, you can start getting those guys in there.
Yes, the B server is live. So if you are one of the B class guys, your server is live. Please join in and stay off the track because we are not resetting it.
It's going to be a fun night. Get to call 2 different classes here tonight. C class has not disappointed. These future guys, man, they're letting it all hang out here tonight. J-Lu is one of these guys. We've seen so much potential so many times, and he's thrown it away every single time. And right now, he's looking at an overall podium. He's chasing the bag with Shifty going down behind him. That should give him a clear second. And he's going to have about 1:30 plus 2 laps to run him down. About 4 or 5 minutes left to go in this one. Thank you for being patient, B-Class. Fuzz still in control. Out front and doing it easy. Keep wanting to think it's a Yamaha, but it is a Husqvarna, folks.
Oh, that definitely threw me off. I'm not going to lie, since I'm not in the server. It looks like J-Lu just kind of keeps slinking back and forth with Fuzz. J-Lu seems like he's the fastest guy on the track right now without looking at the lap times. But these small mistakes that he keeps making is kind of the downfall for him right now.
For sure. He's going to have to do 2 of the best laps of his life right here to try and run Fuzz down. We'll see if he's capable. Shifty not too far behind J-Lu. If J-Lu makes a mistake, then you got Bot. And then it's Albie working his way up right in front of Z-Dog. We'll see how timing and scoring comes with that one. Then Gary started up front early. Showed a lot of speed. Damien, one of his best rides. McStovepipe still holding it down in that 9 spot with his teammate behind him in 10th. He's got a big gap to 10th, so McStovepipe should be pretty solid for 9th. Great ride from him, only 30 seconds off. Without that mistake on Screw You, definitely could have been contending for this top 5. Big one for McStovepipe. Then it's Cooley. He's going to come across in 11th and steal that 10th spot right there from T-Squared.
Oh, that's another tough one about this track. If you do get cross-rutted and end up sideways, you can find yourself beached on how deep these ruts are, and it is a pain to get moving again.
Good job for Cooley. He's actually been dealing with some tough injuries, nerve damage, and losing feeling in his hands during these super long motos. So hopefully he can regain strength and find his way back in the C Futures class here for that MXB Factory team. 12 plus 2. We'll see how he's feeling after Moto 1.
Ooh, off the track there for him.
Good top 10 ride for him, though. Let's check in with these guys. We did have time expire, so Fuzz got your 2-lap card. Next time around, it's going to be the 1 lap, and we got J-Lu creeping up into the picture. Only about 5 seconds off. He gained about 3 seconds that lap. With 2 laps to go, it's all on J-Lu right now. Can Fuzz hang on? Shifty not too far out of this picture either. The 223 PR boys putting in work here at round 1, Unadilla. And how about Albie, our hard charger, slow and methodical. Hopefully I didn't jinx him there. He hangs on to that one, but wow, what a ride for him to get up into this top 5. Currently in 4th on the track. Not sure what kind of cuts he has or if we're just waiting for timing once again to catch up, but great ride for him.
Yeah, he was buried back there pretty deep off the first like 2 laps or so, but I don't think I've really seen him make a mistake that was on his own so far. So consistency will be key, especially in the C class as well.
Story out front from the team manager says that Fuzz is fading and he's currently getting arm pump, real life arm pump. Right now with 2 laps to go. He's feeling the pressure. J-Lu's on him. He's shaking his head. He's trying to shake it out over the big sky shot. Can he hang on? J-Lu only 2.6 seconds back currently. Coming into Screw You. Gonna have to stay clean. The palms are sweaty. God, I wish I had some of Mama's spaghetti. Something like that. But let's go up the hill. There he goes. Outside our track markers, but he does make it up. J-Lu, he's threatening.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can gain or get any cuts right there for that section. It'll be interesting whenever they cross the line, especially with J-Lu so close. 1 lap to go, basically. Just a couple more corners coming down around this start straight.
Surprisingly, too, J-Lu's making up a lot of time with the insides. You would expect these 250s to try and keep the momentum around the outside, but a couple of clean insides that he's taking are actually making up a couple tenths here and there.
Yeah, just by kind of looking at everybody else, it seems like he is the one that is kind of experimenting with the different lines a little bit more.
That was the white flag. Fuzz and J-Lu both saw it. 1 to go here at Unadilla. Only a half a second back. He's slowly but surely charged over these last 3 laps. Will he be able to get it done? Or will Fuzz, the 223 PR rider, be able to hang on? He's got arm pump. He's only got about 3/4 of a lap to go. Shifty, not far off either. Only 4.5 seconds. Keeping our eyes out front. Did Fuzz make a mistake? I think he did. No. Excuse me. J-Lu's still right behind him. They're heading up this hill. Let's go to our free roam here. Severs, great job to get out of the way for our leaders there. He's respecting the blue flag. We love to see that here in the C-Class. Fuzz, still out front. Will Severs do the same for J-Lu? Here comes J-Lu. He's going to get by with the crash. J-Lu a little off track, but stays on.
Putting the power to that back tire. It's going to be a drag race coming down to the leap here. Or Sky Shot.
Coming to Sky Shot right here. Led gets out of the way. Here comes Fuzz. He looks back. J-Lu right behind him. This is going to be a race to the finish. Up the hill. How are they going to do on Screw You? Here comes Fuzz. Excuse the camera work there. Here comes Fuzz. Here comes J-Lu. J-Lu takes the inside. Fuzz. J. Lou a little off track, but makes it up. Gonna step down, then step back up one more time across the start straight. J. Lou takes the inside. A little bit more momentum. Not able to double up there. Fuzz. 3 turns to go. C-Class Moto 1 after the reset with the arm pump.
Oh, but it's saying J. Lou is in the lead right now because of cuts. Let's wait till they actually cross the line to see how it all plays out there.
Fuzz crosses the line. Then it's J. Lou.
Oh,
Fuzz with our Moto 1 victory here for the C-Class Futures. Shifty, his teammate, grabbing a podium as well. What an exciting Moto 1.
Oh, heck yeah.
Albie, what a ride. Hard Charger Award. Severs, great job being a lapper there on that last lap. Really appreciate you there, man. Inside the top 20. Slowly work your way up there on that track hazard media ride. Z-Dog, great ride on the Honda. First ride on the Honda, top 5. Damien, wow, comes across in 6th. What a ride for Damien. New team, first win ever for Fuzz. Moto win. Can he back it up here later tonight in Moto 2? I will say, C-Class, you guys can stay in the lobby. If you rejoin, you have to rejoin on the same bike. If you for whatever reason get kicked out or leave, but you cannot ride on the track. Once he moves it to practice, stay in the pits, watch the B-Class main, which we are going to shift over to right away as soon as the final results come in here and everyone crosses the line. JB, 20th there. Good job for Cooley with the top 10 bounce back ride here. Moto 1 C-Class Futures. McStovepipe did come across there in 9th. Top 10 for him here in Moto 1. We'll see what these guys can do in Moto 2. Should be exciting. Tough one for Kanigher. Maybe battling some Wi-Fi issues, but just inside the top 15. We'll see where these guys come across.
Yeah, I do know that Will Kanigher did end up dropping out of this moto because of Wi-Fi issues. So 2 brothers, same house. It's tough running that much power on the old Wi-Fi.
Owen gonna pick up 12th on cuts on T-squared there. This should be Casey. Then we'll see BB and Kraken, and that should be it. Hope the B-Class guys are ready. We're going to switch right over, give them a ready check, and line that gate up. Got to move a kitty cat or two here. There we go. We are going to hold off interviews until the end. That'll be after your Moto 2 as we move over to the B lobby for Moto 2. We'll interview a couple guys from the C-Class once we have our overall podium for the night.
Is that Kraken stuck on the bottom of the hill there?
That is Kraken stuck right there. Coco Melon's going to get him at the line.
Interesting spot to get stuck at. That is a bummer.
All right, we got it. We're all set. I got the results. I am going to back out, play a commercial for these guys, and we will start Moto 1 for B-Class Heroes. We'll be right back.
You got the answer now, and you've been praying about it
All right, we are back. What an amazing moto, Cam. I congratulate you. Great job splitting up the series. That was fun to watch. I can't believe we get to spectate and commentate two classes tonight. This is going to be crazy. B class is so stacked. 30 guys on the gate tonight that could win, I swear. Might not be your track this week, but I swear these guys are so close in speed. We got some yellow plates. We got a bunch of kits from what I can see here tonight. We're going to get right down to the track and kick these guys off right away. Don't want to waste anyone's time here tonight and keep this rolling. So let's get down to the track. This is going to be B class, our first moto of the reset series. I know a lot of people are excited for this one. Some recent A guys that have stepped back, some C guys that have stepped up, and that's what creates our B class heroes.
Yes, this B class is definitely stacked. I think this is going to be one of the best races to watch for the rest of the season, to be honest. And it looks like we actually have everybody in here ready to go. So, yep, and so we did have two guys get bumped up from the C class. That is Smiles and Shorty. I appreciate you guys actually throwing down the fastest laps that you can in qualifying so we could actually sort you and put you in the right class there. So thank you so much there. I appreciate that there.
Cope, rookie mistake here. Doesn't remove his bike font, so he's got the double number here. But Zorno looking good there for the East Coast Dirtbags. See if one of these East Coast Dirtbags guys can get something done here. There's a Chesko boy. He's a B-class rider, TK25. We just saw two of his teammates. There's Sosha, our inaugural C-class guy. He was leading the points. We had a couple guys step up, but here he is making his run. How will he do in this B-class heroes class? Got two of the 223 PR guys. Talk a little bit about qualifying, Cam. How did these guys qualify here tonight in the B class?
These guys were ripping. So a lot of these guys were on pretty close times. We did have
Go ahead and
to be honest,
go ahead and send them to the gate if
yeah,
if you're ready.
Yeah, we're good to go. So yeah, let's get these guys onto the gate. I'm gonna give them that warning right now, and yeah, we'll get this going. So still working some little kinks out here and there, especially with the two classes and everything. Actually, it looks like T-Dub is still sinking in, so we'll give him a second here.
Shout out the hustle team here. They're running Kawasaki and a Honda, but the gear, I'm a former college football player, and I just want to shout out, we got a North Carolina Tar Heel here, and we got a Nebraska Cornhusker, so I'm not sure if they're native or alumni to those schools, but really cool design. Seems like we still got some of these C-Class Futures guys trying to figure out how to remove the font. Like your creators guys do send you the packs with the numbers on them. And then you see these beautiful bikes over here. God, do they look good. But there's no numbers on them. So still some stuff to iron out for these guys. DJ Designs riders, got to shout them out. We got Breadward here tonight. We got DJ Designs himself. And we got some of the others here that he has brought onto the team as well. Cam357 and I believe Quad Ripper as well. So all those guys looking real good in their Fox gear today with the black. Man, these bikes are loud. These 250s, I can barely hear me over it. T-Dub is loading. Don't start, Z-Dog said. Do we have T-Dub in the chat?
Yes, he is in. Ebola is now. Whoops. Now we got one more. What is going on here tonight, boys?
What's up, Ebola? Come on, baby.
We're going to pull everybody off the gate here real quick and get Ebola. So, yes, B-class guys and C-class guys, if you guys are racing, please keep an eye on Discord, but also the stream so we can get this rolling for everybody and staying quick and consistent.
Yeah, you could see for sure. Look out for your friends, look out for your teammates, look out for your competitors. We want everyone to get a chance here. We've had that happen before in the past, you know, when we didn't have as many moderators, we didn't have, you know, this kind of community that we have now. So we really appreciate you guys for stepping up and shouting out when people are getting screwed. So looks like we're getting lined back up here right now. So back to the track. This is going to be fun. B-Class Moto 1 for the B-Class Heroes from Unadilla. 15 plus 1 here. See who's going to shape the night. And then we're going to have 3 different playoffs. So 3 playoff champions, 3 outdoor champions. Increases the trophy case for all these guys. More to fight for. And boy, does it feel good to win against guys that are your competition. Maybe even guys that are a little bit better than you. There's no better feeling than that. Some of these guys, you know, when you're, sandbagging or holding back a little bit just to win or be out front in a series. But golly, when you earn it, there's no better feeling on this game. So we're going to see 30 guys out here that are trying to earn it in this B class. They want an outdoor championship and they want a super motocross title, playoff title. Revs are high, Cam. Gates are about to drop.
And they're off.
Barnhart with a pretty good jump on that track hazard media ride. Oh, wow. Holds on to it there. Will he get this hole shot? Perspective right behind him. M Shorts as well with a great start. It is.
Oh, that start took out a lot of guys. I see Skeet Beasy and a bunch of other names that are buried back in the back right now.
Oh, there's Goat. There's Big D Flyer. 2 of our hopefuls here. Pookie and Smiles taking a detour. We're going to go right to our auto cam. There's just too much here that we don't want to miss. Perspective currently out front, starting his first lap of the race. M Shorts right behind him, opting for the inside. Barnhart in the middle. Ruts right there as well. Happy, Fizzlenog. All these guys looking to compete.
And remember, if you're just tuning in, so a lot of these guys were in the C class, but because of the skill gap there, we have broken it up. As we just saw the C class guys, these are our B class. They are our faster competitors. So it's going to be awesome to see what these guys can do here tonight.
It's going to be a challenge for all regardless. I mean, even if you're out front of this series, you got to earn it. M Shorts takes our early lead. Perspective watches him crash. Takes that lead right back over. It's Ruts on the 223 PR ride. Gets a weird kick, but makes it over that no problem. Looking to go up the inside.
For perspective, he was one of our newer C-class guys, so he didn't really get to spend a whole lot of time in the, per se, C-class before we did the split up here, but it looks like he's doing really good out front there.
Yeah, Ruts pulls an early tear off and takes over the lead.
He wants to come back at him.
M Shorts behind these guys. Barnhart after that hole shot. Let's see what he can do here on lap 1. Fizzlenog moving up as well. Hazard of the Hustle Racing team putting on a good ride so far on that Kawasaki. Senior Woody up there as well on the Suzuki, the 250. Fizzlenog to the inside. Loses some traction, able to hang on there.
Ooh.
Senior Woody goes down. There's TK 25 that's going to go by. Fizzlenog stuck on Screw You. That's going to screw him bad. And currently Ruts, our 223 PR guy, is out front, putting in a heater.
Unfortunately, so many guys getting stuck on that hill here tonight so far.
Just saw his teammate take a win, and he said he wants a taste of that.
I just have my camera on Screw You, and it has claimed more people back here now, too.
After lap 1, Perspective currently holding on to second. Ruts is your leader. We'll see what timing and scoring says as these guys cross the line, but TK making a big charge from middle pack here on lap 1 for the Chesco boys. Number 625 right now inside your top 5. M Shorts right behind him. Hazard putting in an unreal lap here on that Kawasaki, trying to run these leaders down. Let's see who else is behind these guys. It's Happy right now in your 5th spot, getting passed by Big D Flyer. He was way back on lap 1, making a huge charge here. Then it's Shorty, our C-Class call-up, one of the others here tonight. doing well. Barnhart currently holding on to 9th. Then it's slow, the 223 PR team, Fizzlenog. After that big mess up on Screw You, trying to work his way back. DJ Designs here in the 12th spot. Woody falling back to 12th, 13th. Sosha, 14th there on the MXB factory ride. See if he can make a charge here with 10 minutes plus 2 to go. Love Seat Larry, Slime Little Dude. T-Dub, Cam 357, D-Bone, and Breadward. Round out your top 20. Oh no, Breadward down big at the top of the hill with the MXB factory rider. Copenhagen able to sneak by. Let's check back out front though. Ruts right now in control on that Husqvarna. Perspective keeping him honest, but not close enough currently. Will Hazard be able to run these guys down and get in the mix? Or will it be TK? M Shorts. Barnhart has worked his way back up. Barnhart is currently flying. I swear we just had him outside of the top 10, and he is on a charge. Good to see for this guy on that number 9 machine.
Can he get past Hazard? Hazard goes to the outside. Barnhart taking advantage of that. Ooh, getting a little wild going down that hill, though.
Big scrub on that KTM.
Hazard said, "I am not done yet, buddy." And
Hazard
he goes
holds
right
the
back to the
inside.
inside.
Yep, great line choice by these guys, keeping it close. Oh, they both scrub. Barnhart able to jump a little further down the hill, then crosses over, opts to the middle. And now he makes that pass stick. Getting by Perspective as well. Looks like he had a big crash there. He's going to move all the way back to 4th. Hustle and Barnhart, though, must have got together there right as we went off camera. And TK is getting by. Tough one for Perspective. Now we got a 4-rider battle for 2nd place. Still 52 viewers in here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Ruts 15 seconds out front, dominating. I will say, Ruts struggles a little bit on the 450, but you put this guy on the 250, he's just as good as anybody, and he's proven it here in Moto 1. Did not qualify too well, but this is a tough track with qualifying, with timing gates and everything. Maybe your best lap doesn't count, etc. But 15-second lead with all these guys battling behind him right now. Still 8 minutes plus 2 to go. It's a long time to be out front. Got to try and stay on track and be as smooth as possible.
Yep, especially just kind of like what we said when the stream first started with this new point system. Technically, anybody that qualifies for the main events will score points each moto. So you just got to stay out there, fight through it, and see what you can do to try to get any point possible.
Absolutely. Rutt's currently in control. M Shorts, he's got a lot of work to do to get there, but a long time to go. About halfway through this one. What a ride by DJ. Silently creeping into our top 6 here. Looking to put some pressure on TK. Great ride for him, man. He was our runner-up against GOAT in the Fun Series when we were outdoors. Had a unfortunate mechanical when his controller, aka his bike, failed on the starting gate. I believe we were at Ironman when that happened, so tough one for the broadcasters, but they did not catch it. It was late. He still fought to the end, and it still came down to the very last race. But good to see DJ. What a charge by him. Like I said, was pretty far back, silently crept into the top 10, didn't even see him on the running order, and now he's running in 6th. Fizzlenog also bouncing back from that Screw You crash. Looking really good on the Kawasaki here. He's a suspension master. If you're looking for a guy to pay for suspension that actually does hours and hours of testing, takes your skill level into consideration, it's this guy right here. Fizzlenog of the MXB factory team. Fizzlenog suspension. We run them on the East Coast Dirtbags factory team. If you pay this guy, he will have you dialed. Your bike will look like his, going through this chop like nothing as he continues to charge, creeping up on DJ as DJ gets right behind Barnhart. This is for the top 5, and Barnhart's still right on Hazard. Man, these guys are all charging into the top 3. What a battle this is going to be right here to the end. 5 minutes plus 2 to go. Hazard getting a little crazy down Screw You, able to correct it before he touches up the inside.
I was just thinking about how you're asking my predictions there for C-Class. Man, this is even harder. As we know, a lot of these guys are the names because they've been around now for a while. But I'm looking at the top 15, top 17, 18 guys. Honestly, there's so many people out there that very well could win each moto. It all just kind of plays out on those starts there.
Absolutely. DJ back in the mix with these guys. He's got TK and Happy right on him. Little mistake gets him away from Hazard and Barnhart. Barnhart, big mistake on the inside. Hazard makes a mistake on the outside, takes the long way around. Might pick up another cut there. M Shorts just coming across the line. So it's Hazard second, M Shorts third, Barnhart fourth, DJ fifth with a big pack of guys. He's got TK, Happy, and Fizzlenog right there with him. Sosha also looking to join this party soon with Big D Flyer. Two really got fast guys that could work together here and move up the pack late. But Big D Flyer goes down. Sosha has a tough time with the outside. He's riding a little tight here in Moto 1. Slimelo, dude, what a climb by him, man. All over the track, these guys are charging. Way back in the beginning of the moto, was in a great spot there with the C-Class. Oh, man, he makes a mistake.
Touch front end.
Commentator's curse, but good to see him out here in the top 10 early in this reset season. Slow trying to regain some confidence here as well. Now he's going to have Sosha right behind him. Going back out front, the gap has decreased. It is under 10 seconds. Ruts with a 9.4 second lead, still in control here on that 223 PR ride. Was our C-Class Super Cross champion. Did not have any overall wins during that season. Couple second places, a third, and then a few top 5s. He got it done like Dungy with consistency. Nothing feels like a win though. And right now he is in control. Unadilla Moto 1. Where is Hazard? Hazard creeping into our picture. He's not far at all. He seems to be pushing a little bit harder than Ruts. Still 3 minutes plus 2 to go. Ruts can't take it too easy yet. M Shorts and Barnhart.
I was gonna say Ruts did throw down a quali style lap on lap number 2. 2:22 was his fastest and the fastest of the whole entire race so far. Happy with the 2:23, and then a lot of these guys are bouncing around the 2:24, 2:25s. So as they start to spread out here a little bit more, we'll see if we can try to gauge some better laps there. But it is tough though because the cuts do come into play so much on this track.
Tough one for the East Coast Dirtbags in this one. Moto 1 has Goat and Copenhagen running 29th and 30th. Quad Ripper as well, the DJ Designs rider, currently in 31st. Every point does score, every position does score, which is the nice thing, but would love to see those guys a little further up the field.
Ruts, and actually,
go ahead.
Hazard is not too far behind Ruts. He just has an additional 5 seconds of cuts right now.
We'll see what he can make happen. I mean, anything goes out here. 5-round quick series. Got to try and make as many points as you can, early and often. Trying to run down Ruts as best he can right now. He's really pushing that fine line. As we see Ruts come up the hill, and there's Hazard right there. Not too far behind him.
Yeah, realistically on track, he's only about 5 seconds off right now, but yeah, having +7 of cuts, an additional 5 seconds of cuts over ruts, that is going to hurt him in the end there. But yeah, still got some time to go. Still got 1 minute plus 2 laps. I believe the timing should run out before they cross the line, so we should only have 2 laps to go after this, but we'll see how this all plays out.
We will indeed. We'll see when Ruts crosses that line. Will it be 2 to go? Will it be 3 to go? Still has about 42 seconds. Taking that safe line around the outside for Screw You. Just trying not to risk too much. Does Hazard take the inside right behind him? He does. Trying to make up every second he can. About 22 seconds left as Ruts is going to hit our little step up here and go back across the start straight. I think time will run out here, so they will see the 2 lap board. And it will. It's going to be 2 laps to go for Ruts.
And see as they cross the line to see how the cuts play out. So they stand as it is right now. Yep. Still +5 seconds of cuts there for Hazard, sitting there in second place behind Ruts. So not too far, actually, only about 4 seconds off on the actual track. Timing and scoring does have him about 9.8 seconds back at the moment.
He's putting in a great ride for sure. Just might not quite be enough here unless Ruts makes a big mistake.
So luckily these guys don't really have to worry about the rest of the pack. They did start to gap some people, put a little bit of time on them, but yeah, 2 laps to go, about lap and 3/4 left. But yeah, so far this racing has been extremely tight, as we just saw in the C-Class moto there, and now seeing it in B-Class as well.
Yeah, look at some of these battles late. Look at all these guys right at 35 seconds. We got to check into it, but Hazard is creeping into the picture late here. He's going to have about a lap and a half to go. 2 laps to go. Oh my, Ruts feeling the pressure late, just like his teammate. Will he be able to do the same and hold on? From there, you got Happy, then M Shorts. This is where the battles are. Right there, you have Barnhart, Big D Flyer, Slime Little Dude, DJ, all packed right together. TK right in front of these guys. Then Fizzlenog, Simpson. We haven't seen him all race, and he's creeping into the picture late. Only about a lap and a half to go for these guys, and a big mistake. Shorty's going to take advantage and get by. Back out front, it's Ruts, though. We got to check in. Going down, Screw You. He made a big mistake. That's Hazard. He's in the lead currently, the number 206 of the Hustle Racing team. Hazard takes over your lead late in Moto 1. He does have a lot of cuts, so Ruts still has about 5 seconds on him. Just needs to stay close.
Oh, man. That is not good there. That is a bummer. But, yeah, just going back to cuts, not trying to pick on anybody. But, yeah, there are 3 people that have 15+ seconds of cuts in the lobby.
Ruts, big crash. No, has to stay close. He didn't want to let him go easy. I know he wants to win fair and square and win on the track and with the timing, but he's got to pull it together here. He's going to see the white flag. He's got to put in a quali lap. Let's see what the gap is here. Currently, Ruts has the lead by a half a second. Hazard is going to do his best to absolutely send this lap, and so will Ruts. Both have to stay clean. Cannot crash here.
Man, we may not technically get a photo finish, but man, we'll have a photo finish when it comes down to scoring.
Let's get both of these guys in our picture. It's Ruts right now. Can he hang on? Can he stay close enough? As the drone follows him up the hill. He's right there. He can see Hazard. He's got this close enough. It's a 1.7 second gap currently as they head towards Sky Shot. Man, what a ride from these guys. Hazard doing everything he can to drop him, and Ruts is hanging tough. Over the sky shot, all the
Oh,
fans.
sends it. As long as Ruts can stay up, he should still have this overall. Oh!
Hazard off track again. Ruts just needs
Both
to
of
be
them making little
patient.
mistakes.
How will Screw You go for these guys? Hazard, big mistake. And Ruts back to the lead over Screw You.
That should seal the deal. That big mistake there on the last lap getting stuck on Screw You. Great moto by both of these guys.
Amazing riding. B-Class Heroes does not disappoint here in Moto 1 at Unadilla. Ruts is going to take our first win on the 223 PR Husqvarna as he goes by our tower. There's Hazard trying not to let him go, but with the cuts, it is astronomical at this point. Had to hold on to that lead and stay clean. And we are going to tune into the battles here right after Ruts crosses the finish line for the Moto 1 victory. Congratulations, Ruts. Great ride, Hazard. Now we got to go to our auto cam and tune in to what's happening behind these guys. It's Happy and M Shorts fighting down to the line here for this third place. Looks like M Shorts might have some cuts. Happy gets stuck a little bit.
The door. M Shorts to the outside. Drag race down to the finish line.
Down to the finish. It is going to be Happy with cuts. M Shorts will finish fourth. Here comes Big D Flyer. What a comeback ride from him on the West Coast Performance ride at the line. At the line, it's Slime Little Dude all the way back to fifth. What a ride. Slime Little Dude and DJ 6th. Big D Flyer 7th and TK 8th with cuts. Simpson gets to your top 10 as well on the MGRT ride. What a ride for him all the way back to 9th. Our whole shot guy Barnhart finishes in 10th. Then Fizzlenog. Then you have Sosha and these guys coming down to the line now.
Redward
14th.
For Barnhart. He did have about 15 seconds of cuts.
Anything can happen in these motos, I swear, depending on start and everything. You even have Slow back here right behind these guys. There it is, Sosha 16th at the line. Perspective was top 3 early on. I think depending where these guys start and what happens on those first 2 laps, if they're feeling their flow or not at a certain track, I really think this class is wide open. I can't wait till we come back for Moto 2. It's going to be unbelievable. Man, that was incredible.
We had like 15 guys cross the line at the same second.
Yeah, unreal.
That was wild.
Unreal. Just capturing our results, and then we'll switch right back over to C-Class Futures Moto 2. Going to be an exciting race over there as well. But man, what a finish here in B-Class Moto 1, our first moto of the Reset Series. Ruts out front, 223 PR. He hung on to that thing the whole time. Little pressure from Hazard. It's going to be interesting in Moto 2. Can Hazard flip-flop with Ruts? Can he take control in Moto 2? He looks good here. Looks comfortable. Looks fast. Happy. He did well as well with the call-up. Crushed it. Slime Little Dude bouncing back to 5th. Hard Charger Award. I was going to give it to DJ, but man, both these guys from the back of the pack to the front. Big D Flyer, we saw him cross the whole shot line in about 30th. So unbelievable racing from these guys. Capturing our results now. There we go. Awesome, awesome Moto 1. Man, this is exciting. I'm going to do a quick commercial break, and we're going to C-Class Heroes, C-Class Futures. Whoa, the times have changed. C-Class Heroes, 62 viewers in here. Fucking love you guys. Who's going to take it in C-Class? McStovepipe looked frisky out there until that Screw You crash. Only finished 30 seconds off on the finish line. So I'm excited for my boy out there. A lot of action coming right up. We'll see you guys in a second. Fuck yeah, boys.
Dude, sick racing.
All right, gang, we are back. Man, it's been an exciting night so far. I love that we did this. I'll be honest, I was way too stressed out. I was like, Kim, there's so much going on in life and everything else right now. I can't deal with all this, and it felt overwhelming. But Cam made it easy. We made it happen, and so far the result is awesome racing. I swear that B class is wide open, depending on the track, depending on the start. So I can't wait to see Moto 2 there. First, we got C class futures, Moto 2. It was a great first moto. Let's get down to the action right away. Get these guys on the gate and finish off our night here with these Moto 2s so we can get y'all to bed, taking care of the kids, and I can take care of myself. Big ass Jimmy, big ass kid Jimmy. Let's get to it, Cam. Right back down to the track. See some of our guys in the pits here for the C class. First moto, it was that 292. He had arm pump. Did he get it out of him? We'll have to see. McStovepipe, he was challenging on that 98 Chesco Boys machine. Got some clean gear. Rolling into Moto 2 here. The boys looking good. Let's get a screenshot of the boys right here with the bikes in the background. Let's take the name out.
It looks like we do have everybody in the lobby too, so thank you guys so much for getting in here or staying in here so we can make this transition nice and quick. So I'm going to give these guys the 30-second warning there, but I do want to point out real quick as we give these guys a quick second, if you are tuning in for the first time and you are interested about the East Coast Dirtbags, we are not on my MXB. We like to keep it semi-private, so everything is on Discord. If you want to get signed up, you want to be part of this, whether you only have a couple hours on the game or a couple more than others, depending on your speed, we will put you in the correct class. Tomorrow night, we do have the A class, which is streamed.
You're cutting out a little bit. I'll take over.
For those guys.
You're cutting out. You're cutting in and out. So,
oh no.
Last call is if you do want information on the series, just ask in the Discord, or excuse me, in the stream. We'll get you hooked up with the Discord. That is how we do signups. We have 3 different classes, A, B, and C, for all different skill levels, all amateur racing. So, hoping to hoping to add a open pro class in the future, but for now, A, B, and C amateurs, come get signed up. Thank you for posting that link there, Cam, in the Discord. But let's get fired up. Let's check our lineup here for C-Class Moto 2. We got, looks like 19. Cooley could not make it back for this one. It had to go to work. But this is Moto 2 for our futures. 12 minutes plus 2 laps once again. See who can get it done here in Moto 2. A lot of guys looking to improve their result here. Some of them looking to remain up front. Who's it going to be? Our 223 PR riders did very well in the C class. They're trying to sweep the whole night here on those Husqvarnas. Ruts gets it done in the B class. Oh man, looks like Kanigher throws his hand up. Does look like he's going to come through with the whole shot on that East Coast Dirtbags ride, but oh, he gets pushed wide.
Welcome back to racing. I know that we did have about 2 weeks off, and Kanigher was also training in real life, so hasn't played a whole lot. But he just did what he normally does. He always somehow manages to find a start. Oh,
J-Lu goes down right in front of him, and it's going to collect Kanigher as well. That's going to give Gary an opportunity to stretch out his first lap lead here. Looked really good in Moto 1, just very inconsistent. So maybe they made some suspension changes on that Suzuki. See what he comes out with here in Moto 2. Fuzz, he's in the back currently. Hopefully he can make it back to the front. BB, JB, Severs in the back. And here comes Coco Melon. Let's go to our other cameras here and check in with our leader. It's Gary. Where are the Chesco boys here? Looks like we got him in 8th and 10th currently. Early on in this moto. Got to do well on these first couple laps. That's what puts you in position to do well late. There's Shifty. 3rd in Moto 1. Already up to 2nd here. Trying to set up that 2-2-3 PR sweep tonight. J-Lu, not going to let it happen easy. On that 226 or 266 ATR Racing KTM. Definitely has a lot of speed here tonight. Throwing it big over Skyshot. Can't forget about Albie's late moto charge either.
Yeah, no, he looked very good on the closing laps there of Moto number 1. So good to see Gary up there now and Shifty.
Oh,
So
wow.
Shifty was the
Shifty, Gary, and J-Lu all making mistakes on Screw You. It's going to allow Albie to be in second right here, right behind Gary. Maybe he can pick up some lines from Gary and take over this lead. Kanigher able to work his way back up as well now, up into third on that East Coast Dirtbags KTM. What a shake-up here early. Like we said, keys to the race. Got to get off to a good start. Got to stay consistent. Keep your hands on them handlebars, and you'll be in a good spot. Oh, okay. Internet. Hopefully he stays connected there. Gary, Albie, Kanigher, Owen with a great ride here. One of our long-term guys.
Yeah, glad to see him sticking with it. He has been in the back of the pack there on the normal C class, but as you can see, the B class is a lot faster now. So now giving these guys a shot to get up there and get some top 10. So super stoked on him, and especially with him running in the top 5 right now, that's even better. So great to see it.
It's great experience. Get out here, get 2 motos, get some road, get some battles with some guys your speed. It's only going to make you better. Does make a little mistake, and Damien, he's taken advantage of the C-Class so far as well, putting in some great laps on this Suzuki, this RMZ 250. Just got to get him some graphics next week, but doesn't look crazy fast, but he looks amazingly consistent, and he's fun to watch so far on the Suzuki. He's going to creep into the 4th spot there past Gary. Gary just struggling with the consistency once again here. He's going to give up the lead, and it's Albie out front with Shifty behind him. Then Kanigher, Damien, and Gary in 5th. Fuzz having a bad moto. Let's check in with Fuzz, our Moto 1 winner. He's really struggling. Did say he was battling with a lot of arm pump there. Was able to hang on in Moto 1, but you don't know how much energy he did exert. Maybe he went to the bathroom, tried to get some of those nerves out. And now it's coming back to bite him. I don't think he's got any energy for this one.
You have to get one of those little arm pump guns, dude. I will say, for real life, that thing is amazing. If you don't have one, you can get them pretty cheap now, but it is worth it. You can work all the muscles.
Just don't let your mom find it. 52 viewers still. An hour and 12 minutes into our session here. What a great night at Unadilla it's been so far. It's been a great day. It's day on the track. It's night here for us at home, but awesome racing from both the B and C class. Right now, C class futures in Moto 2. Albie out front, doing exactly what he did in the end of Moto 1, just straight consistency, hitting his marks. Love watching this guy right now on that SSR BTR ride. Shifty creeping in though, wants the overall. 3rd in Moto 1. He would steal it with the 3-2, I do believe. Kanigher though, 2nd currently on the track. 6 minutes halfway through this one, +2. 6 minutes +2 to go. Can he hang on for another 10? It's the best position he's been in so far. Oh, pushes it over the rut, and Damien's going to take over the 3rd spot. It's Damien, Gary, and Kanigher holding on to the 4th spot. Track starting to break down here in Moto 2. See who can hang on. eman3342, thank you very much, bro. You're a subscriber, and I appreciate your perspective. I do think it's amazing. The racing is unreal right now. We're over halfway into this one, and it's only a 3.5 second lead. Evolved Albie, that's when I say Albie, that is Evolved Emperor. But he is amazing right now, just hanging on to that lead, doing exactly what he needs to do. Not making any mistakes, but neither are the guys behind him. They're hanging tough. They're right there. This one's going to come down to the wire.
Yeah, this is really good because right now Albie, or Evolved there, he has a 4-1 moto finish. If it finished right now, Shifty would have a 3-2. So we got to start doing some math here.
Shifty, not trying to give it to him easy, though. Says, hang on, Cam. We got 5 minutes plus 2 in this one. What a battle out front for this Moto 2 lead. And then it's Damien, who put in a great Moto 1 as well. Gary and Kanigher not far off.
So he'll be sitting at a 6-3. Kanigher is kind of the oddball. He did 11th in the first moto, so big turnaround here for the second moto there. I know he had some rough issues there off the start, but it looks like he's kind of found his own pace now again, kind of out by himself, but he does have Z-Dog. We did see Z-Dog hammering down in that first moto, so Kanigher definitely has to keep moving though.
Has to keep moving. Z-Dog right behind him for sure, but if he rides his own race, he should have a good finish here in Moto 2. Something to take away, at least set yourself up for next week.
Yep, and even as we're talking about 0-0 there, it looks like he did make a mistake there. So even from his first moto, going to like a 12 on the first moto to the top 10 here, the second moto, that's a big game changer there for him. Mick Stovepipe was also another guy going 9 in the first moto, up to 8th here in the second one. So it looks like he's kind of finding his groove now too.
Yeah,
so
really
a lot
clean
of these
pass
guys,
there he just had as well. Really clean around the outside before the finish there. So setting his sights on his teammate right in front of him now. But good ride for the Chesco boys here in Moto 2.
Yep. I do feel like it might take, especially with the class changes now, and everybody kind of with or around the same guys that are their speed. I think it probably will take a good week or two for some people to start kind of figuring each other out and see how they race and stuff like that. So that's gonna be interesting how the series kind of plays out. Even though it has been reset, so it is smaller now with only 5 rounds. I think it's gonna be interesting still. It's gonna come down to the wire.
Absolutely. The Supercross points will carry over for SMX once again, but you have a chance to absolutely score so many points with the new point system here in motocross. So the big thing is attend all 5 rounds if you can. Still not completely finalized, but if it comes down to it and we need a 6th round to figure things out, we never know what could happen. But currently it's 5 rounds is the plan. So 10 total gate drops to try and earn your way into the top 20. If not, be heading to the LCQ in your respective class. But seems like we do have the classes dialed here so far with only a minute 30 plus 2 to go. Albie almost tucks the front but hangs on to it. Still has Shifty right behind him. Oh, excuse me. Shifty has taken the lead.
Yeah, let me find out what is going on here. Oh, Shifty somehow
Out
has
by a
10
mile.
seconds of cuts.
Yes.
So those 10 seconds, and Albie has +7. A lot of these guys do have quite a bit of cuts. Damon sitting there in 3rd has +8 of cuts. So a lot of them are pretty close on the track and pretty close on timing there too. But they do have to watch out for guys like Gary with only +4, Kanigher only with +3. So we'll see how it all plays out on the end there. But they do have a pretty solid gap at the moment.
They do have a pretty good gap back to 6th, which is T-squared currently. Just made the move on Z-Dog.
Reed, yes, this is C-Class.
McStovepipe getting sideways down the hill. Big crash.
Oh.
Hopefully he can recover from that. It's going to be Owen coming up behind him. Back out front, though, it's Shifty right now. 6-second lead, it says, on Albie. Can Albie get close enough with the cuts and see what happens at the end of this one? But Damien still staying consistent, not far off from Albie as well, looking to improve his result on the day. But right now, Shifty with the 3-1 would be your overall winner and take your red plate into next week's round 2 wheel spin. Time has expired. The next time around, Shifty will see the 2-lap card. Let's see if he can maintain and get a good run through Screw You here. He's going to have to do that 2 more times just like that to hang on to this one. Albie trying not to let him go.
No, he is not, but I do want to make an example of someone led. Please do not be mad. But right now, you, by retiring out of this race, you just gave up 17 points. So just by sticking it out, you do get points. But if you retire DNF or DNS, you do not get any points. So not trying to make an example of you, but you just got to stay in there, buddy. We know you can do it.
Absolutely. Yep, that is one of the rules. If you finish, you get rewarded, no matter what place you finish. So there is points for everybody here tonight. And it will matter coming down to the end. Every gate drop matters, so you don't want to forfeit points. Last lap will come out. Or it should. Nope. No, it's the 2-lap card there. That's right. Time did expire last time, so a little over 1 lap to go here.
And B class, if you guys are tuning in, start getting ready in your server. Please stay off the track. We will be right over to you guys here in about 5 minutes, and we will get your Moto 2 kicked off.
Absolutely. What a ride from Albie in this one, though. Great day for him here today at Unadilla. Don't want to shine away from our winner, though. Right now, it's Shifty with a 5-second gap and about a lap and a half to go. 3-1 will give him this overall win today.
Great comeback ride, though, by Kanigher. Moved up into 3rd.
Currently 3rd on the track. Damien is out in front of him.
Something happened because now he's back to 5th.
Yep. Timing and scoring has him in 5th, which I think that's where he was. They had about 15 on T-squared there. These guys got out front early, put in some charges. A couple mistakes from Kanigher. He fell off of these guys, but great top 5 ride here for him in Moto 2 at Unadilla. Clean up some things, get a little better, dial in the setup, and he could be battling for a podium next week. 3.5 seconds, though, out front. Let's see what's going on with Shifty. Can he get through Screw You? He's got to do it one more time after this. Here comes Albie. He's pushing hard. You can tell. He's trying not to let him go. He can see that time gap shrinking. Got to let it all hang out here. He's got about 10 seconds on Damien behind him, who makes a big mistake on Screw You, but does make it to the top of the hill. Gary, he's going to go down on the inside.
360 backflip. What is going on? He just went X Games mode.
He did.
Getting stuck. Kanigher now going to pass him around the outside.
Really tough section on this track. But you got to execute it to the best of your ability. Kanigher moves into the 4th spot here late. Shifty coming into some lap traffic. It's JB and Casey. Jumps right in between the both of them. Says, I'm not messing around with that.
That is awesome, though. So 17th and 18th.
Currently battling it out.
Casey's 15th, so JB must have a lot of cuts. He does 18 seconds of cuts.
Oh, JB getting a little squirrely, trying to stay in front of Casey. But we'll tune back out front. It's Shifty around these guys. Still 3.3 seconds. Not sure how these cuts and timing gates are going to add up here at the end, but we are on our last lap. Got to try and keep it down the middle of the track. Stay semi-fast and don't crash. You definitely can't crash here if it's truly 3.3 seconds. Can Albie keep the pressure on?
Who is that? Oh, that's okay. That's JB down there on the
Yep,
bottom.
yep. He's going to have to work through the lap traffic as well. There goes JB. Bike goes across the track, forces Albie to the inside, chooses a different line, and it's going to kill his drive up this hill.
Yeah, not a whole lot there. I think he still made it over that double, but yeah, Shifty right now is riding it home,
Throws
getting
a
it done
whip for
over
the
Sky Shot.
fans. Yes, sir. White flag lap. One more time up this hill and through Screw You, and he will be today's overall winner and carry that red plate into next round. Tell Slow he's got some work to do, the bike creator. Let's hear it for Shifty in the chat, boys. First ever win. Saw his teammate take Moto 1 victory, and he comes out and gets the overall with the Moto 2 victory. Crazy finish here in C-Class. Great ride here for Albie as well.
Will get it done there for him.
Albie's got to be proud of himself today on that Husky.
Yep, a good solid 4-2 will get him second overall. Third overall, not sure yet how it will be.
Our Moto 2 winner overall is his. And where is Albie? Excuse me, here's Albie. There is Albie. Might be good enough for second overall here today. Damien, charging hard late. Great rides from him in both motos. Not far off. Here comes Gary.
Albie should secure that second place because Damon and then also was that Gary there both had pretty rough.
Oh, Kanigher, Z-Dog down to the line.
Oh,
who's it going to be with cuts? Kanigher, oh, Z-Dog jumps too far down the hill and wrecks there. So is it going to be T squared for 6th? Yes, it will be. Z-Dog takes 7th on the West Coast Performance Ride. Tough finish for him.
Z-Dog just loves scrubbing that thing and whipping it all over the place.
Next
Z-Dog, you're good. You're just getting a little whiskey tango sometimes off some of those jumps, getting a little too steezy there, bud.
Here's McStovepipe of the Chesco boys. Great day for him, 9-8. He'll be happy with that as he crosses the line. Owen put in a great Moto 2 as well.
B-class guys.
J. Lou.
Make sure you guys get in the server. Get ready to go.
Yeah, great ride from the ATR. J. Lou. You know, couldn't put it all together here today, but showed a ton of speed as normal, and he's working his way up. He definitely did better than previous performances. Bot. Fuzz, tough one for Fuzz there in Moto 2. But man, these guys finishing all over the place. Some guys really consistent, some guys, you know, a little spread out. I love it, man. I can't wait to see the battles the rest of the season in this class. Let's see, is it going to be BB or Kraken for this 13th spot? And then we will switch over to our B-class heroes for our final moto of the night.
Yeah, it looks like BB, just by looking on the track, does have a pretty big gap over Kraken there. BB is now just going around that start-finish line, or start-finish line, the start right-hander. And yep, he should be popping up in the background there, yep.
There he is, our last guy for tonight. BB of the Chesco Boys race team comes across in 13th, and that's going to put Kraken at 14th there. So good job for Kraken, hanging tough right to the end. 14th, scored some good points. So that will be our finish. I will screenshot that. Got it. And we'll head right over to B. We will be right back, guys, with a short break, and we'll get B on the gate for our final moto of the night.
But you don't hear me though. what you're gonna do when it don't sink in. Motherfucker, you probably start drinking. I don't know, but I'll never be someone's friend. Just because a fool's making dead presidents. Rodney O and Joe Cooley will never quit. And all that bullshit dancing ain't saying shit. I'm only down with my homies from the get-go. Fuck OPP in a sideshow. If you don't like it, here goes my middle finger.
Yep. It looks like we do have all 31 guys in here ready to go. So I'm going to give these guys the 30-second
I was
warning.
muted. Fuck.
How are we at?
Yep. Give me 30 seconds and I'll be good.
All right.
All right, Cam, I am ready. Let's do it. Sorry you couldn't hear me, boys, but we are here. We're pumped. I was barking it out, but round one, reset series. What an amazing night from the C-Class. Can't wait to add it all up and send you guys the points later. But right now we got B-Class Heroes, Moto 2. I think I said C-Class Heroes, but C-Class Futures. Sick racing tonight. Great job, guys. We are going right to the gate for our B-Class Heroes Moto 2. Can't wait to see how this one turns out. It was Ruts of the 223 PR team. Just saw his teammate wrap up his first career overall. Can he make it a full 223 PR night? A lot of guys on the gate trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Goat on the inside, DJ. Goat really looking to improve his finish here in Moto 2. Same with Sosha. Simpson had a late charge inside the top 10. Slime little dude, what a ride. Fizzle Nog showed a lot of speed. Kenny cleaned it up for this one, and DK as well. A lot of talent on this line. Who's it going to be, Cam? What's your predictions?
Oh, dude, man, this is going to be another tough one because honestly, it's going to come down to the start. Just as we were saying in that first moto, there's 15, 20 guys. Honestly, there's 31 of them on the gate, and I could see every single one of these guys winning a moto by the end of the season, to be honest.
Moto 2, revs are high. Gates are down 15 minutes plus 2 to finish this one off. Who gets the jump? Barnhart again. Can he hang on to it? A lot of bikes go flying. Ruts is one of those bikes that goes down. There he is right there. Moto 1 winner down early. A lot of carnage here through this big right-hand sweeper. Shellboy and Hazard back in the back as well. Who's going to snake out of this one? Pookie goes down. Oh, man. Craziness here early on. Looks like Perspective gets our official hole shot, and let's see who's coming out front. It is Perspective with another great start. Make Shorts goes down right behind him. DJ Designs slow with the way better start this moto. Fizzle Nog coming down the hill. Slime Low dude. A lot of these guys in position to do damage. Looked like Sosha got together there with a couple guys. They all managed to make it out. Man, Rutz goes down again, our Moto 1 winner. Craziness here on lap 1. Bikes everywhere. This is B class. You are correct. Back to our auto cameras. Perspective currently out front. It's got pressure from DJ Designs and Big D Flyer. Showed a lot of speed. Came from way back in Moto 1.
I'm not sure what happened there with T-Dub not starting. I'm just trying to go back through to make sure nobody said anything. But I do not see anything in chat there for T-Dub with a DNS, even though he was in the lobby.
Check the Discord and everything just to see, but...
Yep, I checked Discord and chat and everything, so not positive what happened there for T-Dub.
Unfortunate for T-Dub. Right now, early on the Honda, first ride, Big D Flyer, West Coast Performance Rider. Currently out front. Then it's Perspective. DJ Designs, close to him as well. DJ is on the gas. Staying really close to Perspective. Up screw you. And here comes Sosha. Had the points lead in C class. We reset the series, and here he is early on, putting in some great work on that KTM, the MXB factory rider, One Industries, number 63. Love to see him here early in this top 5. Great racecraft, keeps it clean.
Some big shakeups here, though, by looking at the timing and scoring right now. So your first Moto 1 winner there, Rutz, where is he at right now? Back in 23rd place. Also, what about Hazard? Hazard was in second.
Hazard even further back currently. Unbelievable. 28th.
Yeah.
Second place in Moto 1, currently 28th. Has Rutz right behind him. So these guys are hovering around the same position currently. A lot of carnage early on. All these guys have speed. So when you're stuck in the back, all these guys have speed, you know, and you're stuck back here. These are the same 2 guys that won Moto 1. And when you're in this much carnage and clutter, everyone's going the same pace. It's hard to make passes. It's hard to run your true times when everyone around you is so good. So all this competition really makes getting a start that much more important.
Even one of the names I do see, he did get a better start this time around. Skeet sitting in 10th place. His first moto, he was only able to salvage a 25th. So we also kind of expect him to be a front runner. Sosha, the same thing. Sosha also had a really bad moto with 16th on the first one. Now sitting up in 3rd place. DJ, another one. So it is completely flip-flopped. You guys are going to make the math very, very hard for us here tonight.
We know Big D Flyer had a lot of speed on that Yamaha when we ran a couple rounds. He lacked a little bit of consistency on that Yamaha. We saw him all over the place on the ground a lot. Maybe this Honda is the change he needed in his game, because right now he's got about a 4.3 second gap on Perspective, but he's not making mistakes. He's staying clean, got out to that lead early, and he's built a healthy little gap here. It's exactly what you need to do to put yourself in position to win. And he goes down, going down the hill on Screw You. Will he be able to recover? He still has to execute this turn decently to get up the hill. And there's Perspective. He's back in the mix after hole-shotting, I think, both motos here tonight. Fell back in Moto 1, but he's looking racy here in Moto 2. Then it's D-Bone. DJ right behind him. Something must have happened to Sosha. Actually, Sosha goes across our start straight now, so maybe some cuts for Sosha. But Happy, Bread, everybody right in the mix here. Sosha goes down.
No cuts right now for Sosha, so he must have just made a mistake prior to that one there off camera.
Yeah, it looks like he made another one. That's going to hurt him. A lot of fast riders going by here. 5 minutes into this one only. Big D Flyer, though, it looks like he's going to get some pressure from his teammate D-Bone. Perspective still hanging tough as well.
A bunch of those West Coast performance guys have been putting down the times lately, which is awesome to see there. So Big D, D-Bone, Happy, Morgan, a lot of those guys all in that same team. So they definitely play together, put the laps down together, and it is showing right now, as you have 3 of the West Coast performance guys in the top 5.
And how about Breadware? DJ Designs finally lets him go back to the Suzuki, and this man is starting to work his way back up to the front where he belongs. Oh, man. Gets into the back of D-Bone. He's going to lose a lot of spots going up the hill. Slow gets by.
It's 5 wide.
Oh, my God.
4 wide going up
Oh,
the
my
hill.
God. Who was that?
This is the best racing. I want to race this class.
This is amazing. Skeet, Sosha, Morgan, Breadward, Woody. Oh, and Woody snakes by Skeet. Still Big D Flyer out front, though. M Shorts right on his tail. Oh, my God. We have a 5-way battle for the lead as well. D-Bone. Breadward's right here. Anything
What
can
is
happen.
going on here tonight?
Only halfway through this one. I thought we were spreading out, but we're actually bunching up. This is unbelievable.
I need to take a swig of water here. I'm sweating just watching this.
Current battle for the lead. It's Happy, Perspective, and Big D Flyer all side by side. Then you got D-Bone, only 2.7 seconds off. DJ right there as well. Skeet working his way up.
Oh, man, a lot of guys are... Oh, man, I just have my camera right on Screw You, and it just keeps collecting guys left and right. I know we have some crazy battles going on out there out front, but I just want to chime in real quick. Ruts, our Moto 1 winner, is still sitting back in 27th place.
Still struggling to get through this pack. Shows you how different it can be from moto to moto. And let's go through the field a little bit. He's got Goat in front of him, 23rd, in a little bit better position here to do damage. And you can see he's got speed. He's right there with Hazard, but man, if these guys are going to collect each other and not race forward, there's not much you can do.
Dude, this racing is wild. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Goat starts a train of wrecks there, and Ruts is going to sneak by a couple of those guys. Big D Flyer, what a battle it is out front, though. I think it's currently Happy on track. He has the lead, then Perspective, then Big D Flyer. D-Bone, M Shorts is actually in the battle with the guys at 2 and 3, so...
Yeah, Happy right now would be sitting with a 3-1. He's the only one that is going to make it easy for us to do math here tonight. He should have the overall, but there's still 5.5 minutes or almost 6 minutes left to go, plus 2 laps.
Oh, I saw a Honda go off track there. Big crash. I think that was Big D Flyer. That's going to allow M Shorts and Perspective to work their way back up. Happy of the West Coast performance, though. Still on the KTM. The rest of these guys on the Honda. And he's
So
saying,
Big D
why switch?
is not showing too far behind right now. At least time to scoring up 4.7 seconds now as it updates. Yes, thank you, E-Man. Yeah, he would have
Happy.
a 3-1 right now.
Happy goes way over the bars into the fans on Screw You. There's
Oh,
Perspective, Big D Flyer, and M Shorts.
That is how close this B-class
my
racing
God.
is. Holy smokes.
And
One
here's Breadward.
small mistake is 6 positions.
Breadward and DJ's right in the mix as well right here. I don't think he even knows that is for the lead right in front of him.
We have the top 6 guys within 10 seconds of each other right now. Let me try to get some lap times and stuff like that too, but there are some cuts. M Shorts was 6 seconds, so he's in that lead pack, but he does have the most amount of cuts right now. D-Bone, keeping it clean out there in the West Coast Performance, 0 cuts right now, so awesome to see there for him. DJ plus 9 on cuts, so that is what's killing DJ right now.
Yeah, that is really killing DJ right now, but Breadword's not far behind him, his teammate. He's in a good position here late as well. 4 minutes plus 2 to go. Him and D-Bone, can they make a late charge here from just outside the top 5? Then it's Skeet. Sosha has worked his way back into the top 10 after some unfortunate mistakes.
So I know that the track is starting to get a little bit rougher, but just by looking at the lap times, it has slowed down quite a bit. But these guys are bunched up a lot too. So most of them are sitting around that 233 to 235 range. So let's see actually if some guys can actually get some clean air and start kind of throwing down some times there.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see late here, but look how bunched these guys are with 3 minutes to go. Currently, we got Big D Flyer right on M Shorts' heels, looking to regain the lead officially. Does have it on timing and scoring. Then it's Happy, Perspective, Breadword into the top 5 with DJ right in front of him. Has all the cuts, but DJ might be the rider that's showing the most speed here late. If he can get by these guys, maybe he has a clean enough track to put some time down and get separation from these guys. He's right there. It's going to come down to Screw You. 3 wide and Screw You. What lines are these guys going to choose? Will they be patient with each other? DJ goes around Perspective, takes the outside.
Still 50 people in here watching this epic battle of the B class here tonight.
DJ can't quite make it stick on Perspective, and Perspective is going to still hang on to 4th. Big D Flyer, big mistake. Goes way off course. That allows M Shorts to get to the lead. He's been consistent, really taking his time as he worked his way back up to the lead here.
Where is Slime Little Dude? He was also one of our front runners there in the first moto. He's sitting back in 13th right now. Dude, these points are going to be all over the place.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this one shakes up and just watch the good racing for the rest of the series.
Yep, good for DJ. Would be sitting at a 6-6 for the night, so very consistent here. Oh, as he makes a mistake.
Does go down. That's going to hurt him late here with all those cuts. See if he can remount his charge. Only 1 minute plus 2 laps to go. Right now it's M Shorts out front with a small gap on Happy and Big D Flyer. Big D Flyer is the one out front with the cuts right now, I do believe. He will be the one that needs the track position here. Happy going over the bars off to the side of our screen, and so does Big D Flyer. This should give M Shorts plenty of real estate here. Breadword, can he take advantage? Where is he?
I don't know how these guys are typing in the chat.
Oh!
Racing too. What the heck?
Big contact over the step up. How's Breadword going to feel about that one? Rails the outside on that RMZ. Trying to stay low. Breadword up into our 4 spot here. Great ride for him. And Happy's going to toss it. It collects Breadword as well. Perspective back to the 2 spot. There's DJ Designs recovering after his last fall as well. 2 teammates coming down into Screw You. Both able to make it out of there clean. Perspective, oh, almost collects Breadword. Going backwards down the hill. It's going to be a really tough crash for him late. Getting stuck on Screw You after an amazing moto here from Perspective in Moto 2. Timing and scoring has expired. These guys are going to get the 2 lap card when they come around. Currently, it's M Shorts with a big gap. Big D Flyer did pick up some extra cuts. He's going to have to put a gap on him. Big D Flyer looks like maybe another mistake. He did crash. 2 laps to go right here for M Shorts. Chrome Star Racing, the number 198 on that KTM.
Just going to do a quick check on the cuts right now. So M Shorts and Big D Flyer both around 6-7 seconds, so nothing too hateful for them. They do have to watch out with Happy only having +2 at the moment. Breadword sitting in 4th place with +4. So these guys are not too far off. The biggest one right now, Perspective, with those get-offs that he had, he's up to 12 seconds of cuts.
Yeah.
So that's a tough one there for him.
That really hurt him. He was battling for a top 3 here in Moto 2. Breadward, can he charge late? Only 6 seconds here. It's creeping up on Happy. What a ride for these guys. Oh, man. Is that Big D Flyer sending it way down the hill? Catches a kicker. And I don't know how he survived that one, but he managed to. With these guys about equal in cuts, I do think Big D Flyer has him in speed. He just needs to be patient. Just ride his own race. You just see him getting a little bit off course here and there, sending it a little too hard, getting that swap. If he just calms down and he could be patient for this last lap and a half, I'm sure he'll be right on his wheel with 2 or 3 turns to go. Super fast into the inside there. Mick Shorts is the one who makes the mistake. But Big D Flyer gets sideways as well. He's going to stick right at the top of that hill, which is a hard part with the Poboso physics. And here comes Happy. Here comes Breadward.
Brett is back home on his banana bike, man. He loves that thing. He gets it done every single time.
He's really letting this race come to him. He's not pushing himself here. He can see those guys out in front of him. Like I said, I wonder if these guys even know that's for the lead. That's for the win of this race. But he might know now. He's going to know at least when he sees this white flag and he sees himself in 3rd. Breadward charging hard all moto on the Suzuki, the 288 of the DJ Designs. Here it is, white flag lap. Timing and scoring has M Shorts with a 1.4 second gap. Only up 1.2 on Breadward currently. He knows now if he didn't know before. Can he go get this win and steal it from the 2 that have been battling out front all race long? Big D Flyer with a big crash. That's Breadward's line. Will he hit him? Breadward gets by.
Big D is slowly kind of falling apart here at the end of this moto.
Half a lap to go. Can M Shorts hold on? Doesn't have much of a gap. Let's go to our free roam and see from far. Here comes Breadward there. Needs about 2 seconds. And M Shorts goes down. Saves it.
No.
Can Breadward get through the turn?
He is chugging along
and
on that
so
Suzuki,
is Big
man.
D Flyer. Big D Flyer sends it again the whole way down to the bottom. How is that suspension surviving that? Brett of the DJ Designs, they are going to hit a little bit of lap traffic here after they go through Sky Shot. Currently it's M Shorts trying to put the power down late in the day here in Moto 2 at Unadilla. He's got that RMZ wicked, Breadward does. Down to screw you. What's going to happen here at the bottom of the hill? Let me get the camera angle for you guys. 3.
Oh, Big D.
Oh, and Breadward and
up.
Big D go down late. M Shorts the only one able to make it up the hill. And he's going to hang on, I think. The easiest part of the track is left.
M Shorts sitting, looking at a 4-1 right now. I believe that will be enough to get it done.
And here come the other
Happy.
2. Happy, Breadward, Big D Flyer. And here he is, M Shorts, Chrome Star Racing, holds on late, able to get it done. There he is.
So M Shorts with a 4-2. That's 6 overall. But the way the points are, who knows how it will be because we
Happy!
are on a note.
Happy on cuts gets the win! Unbelievable!
No way.
From way back there.
Wow, that 3-1, that will be it. That should
Oh,
get it
no.
done.
Saw a couple guys cross the line there and no results pop up. So we'll see what's happening with that. As they start to come across, the cuts come into play. Where
That
will
is your
these guys
guys towards the
finish?
back. I don't know what happened. DJ is showing a lap down right now.
Yeah, something didn't count there. I did see him cross. And there's Ruts finally in the 13th spot.
Yeah, it even shows DJ crossing the line too, officially on the timing and scoring. So I have no idea what just happened.
We'll take a look.
So sorry, boys. Final overall results will not be up right away until we look into this. But the C-Class overall finish will be posted immediately after this moto. That is already done, and that should be up in the Discord here in just a few moments.
Man, Ruts with a 15th after winning Moto 1. GOAT, tough night here tonight. Unadilla does sneak inside the top 20. Sosha looked threatening early in this one. Finishes in 17th. Tough for some of these guys. Hazard, second in Moto 1. Just coming across the line there. Good job to all these guys finishing it out to the end, though. Every position matters, that's for sure.
Yeah, what happened to Love Seat Larry? I do see him still coming around the track now, actually, so. Man, that was ridiculous. I don't even know what else to say on that one.
Crazy night of racing. We want to get the points and everything added up tonight. We are going to go do that right away, actually, boys. But thank you all so much. We do have some things to fix there with timing and scoring. Obviously, DJ was near the top 7 there, roughly. So we'll have to see what the timing adds up to and then see where he crossed on the replay. So to finish that one off, it will take a couple minutes for us, but no big deal. Great job to all our contestants here tonight. We are going to skip interviews as it is already 10:30 p.m. We are going to let you guys go here for tonight and just continue to adjust our schedule a little bit as we go to make it go a little bit faster. But it was super smooth, amazing racing here tonight. Can't wait for you guys to all go back and watch the stream. Still got 50 viewers the whole night. It was crazy. Round 1 of the reset for both B and C class. We saw some of the tightest racing we've ever seen at East Coast Dirtbags Racing. So love it. So glad to be a part of it. Thank you guys for being patient with us. I got the motivation back. I'm stoked. That was really fun. So thank you, Cam. Thank you, East Coast Dirtbags community. You guys rule. Anything from you, Cam?
Dude, if you guys are not signed up for this stuff, you guys are missing out, man. This is some good racing. So looking forward to the AB class tomorrow. We will have possibly a new track. We don't know. We'll spin the wheel and we'll send those guys off here tomorrow. I am excited. But yeah, let's just keep it rolling.
For sure, boys. Thank you, everybody, for being so patient, like I said, and respectful. Get your kits in. Get these yellow plates done. If you need help, let me know. We have a big design team here in the community. We can all get it done for you guys. No worries. So just let us know. Let us know how you like the schedule. Let us know how you like the racing. We'll get all the points added up. That's why we're not going to do interviews. We want to go right to the points and get them posted for you guys and get everything updated so you know where we're at for round 2. Who's got the red plates and what's going to be happening next week for our wheel spin. So thank you all for making it out here tonight. I think it was great. Let us know what you thought in the Discord, and thank you guys all for being here once again. I love you. Peace out. And yeah, let's keep this ball rolling.
We good? Dude, that was fucking wild. This is gonna be all over the place here, getting this scoring together. I really want to know